Guys, welcome back to my channel, Creative Hands by Shay. So in today's tutorial I will be showing you how to make the baby version of the lap shorts that I previously made. So this was a requested video. Someone had asked me how to do the sizings for the square for the baby one. So I did some research and also did some measurement from my daughter's shorts, and this is what I came up with. So I did the inner piece smaller, and for the bigger squares, these are like 6 inches in width that I made. So I use a size 4mm crochet hook to make my squares, and the yarn that I use is a size 3 yarn, which is a cotton yarn. This is the Coboo Lion brand yarn, and it says the recommended hook is actually a size 4, which I use. So any yarn of your choice that you want to use, you can go ahead, but since it's for my daughter, I just decided that I will use a cotton yarn. So I will be putting in the description box more information about this tutorial, so make sure you check that out. So guys, let's jump in the video. Guys, these are my squares that I previously made, and I did show you how to make this is the regular granny square, traditional granny square. I showed you how to make the square into the adult version tutorial. So you can go ahead, make your squares. Once you have 4 big square and 2 small square, you can come back and watch what I will be doing but basically I will be doing the same thing. I will just be adding a little bit a difference, just a little bit of difference on the baby one, just to make it a little bit cute. So I'm gonna show you the measurement. So as I told you, my square is measured 6 inches for the big square, and for my small square that is measured 3.5 inches. So what you're gonna do is you are going to place your square, and you're just gonna turn them over to the wrong side. And this is my wrong side here. And once you place them down like this, you can use a stitch marker to mark your squares. And then once you have done so, you can go ahead and pinch just like this. And I am using a 3.5mm crochet hook to join my squares together, and I am using this color to sew the squares together. I'm just gonna do a chain 1, give it a tie, okay. So once I have done so, I am just gonna go back into that chain 2 space and do a single crochet. Okay, now we are going to go into each and every stitch, and we are going to do a slip stitch. So on this side and on the other side, going into both loops, you're going to do a slip stitch. So take your time. You can use a stitch marker to hold your square into place if you want to. And you're basically going to just slip stitch all the way until you get to the end. Once you get there, you will just fasten off, get your other square, and just join it on the other side as well, just as I showed you when I put it down on the table. You will repeat the same thing. Once you get to the chain 1 space, you will just do a single crochet. So I'm going to do a single crochet instead of doing a slip stitch, and just basically continue to sew along the way. So I will see you at the end once I'm done sewing up my squares. I have come to the end of sewing all my 3 squares together, and I went ahead and I weaved in all my tail ends. So for my other square, I went ahead and I put some of the edges on. So I will show you how to do this. So I started from this end, come all the way around to the next end there. So you're gonna do that on both panels. So you're gonna put it on the right side, and I'm gonna start here. So I'm gonna get my other color, and my size 4 hook, attach my yarn, give it a tie, okay, and then I'm just going to single crochet. Okay, so now that I've done so, I'm going to yarn over, and into our chain 1 space I'm going to put 6 double crochets. That's 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm just redo that. So now I'm going to single crochet into our next chain 1 space, and then into the next chain 1 space we're going to do a set of 6 double crochets. So this is what you'll be doing all the way around. You will just repeat the same thing. So once you get to this corner here, you will put 8 double crochet into this corner. So I am going to continue doing my 6 double crochets, and then followed by a single crochet in the next space available, and I will see you here. Now I have come to my corner, and I'm just going to place 8 double crochet. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now that I have made my 8 double crochet, I'm going to single crochet into the next chain 1 space. Repeat this all the way around along here. So only the corners you will be putting 8 double crochet. So once you get to this corner here, you will put 8 double crochet there. But in the other ones, you will just put 6 double crochet, then a single crochet in the next space, and you just repeat that all the way till you get to here. Then you'll put 8. After you're done making your 8, you will single crochet and do your regular 6 double crochet into the spaces, followed by the single crochet. So I am going to continue doing that all the way until I get back to here, where you will finish off with just 1 single crochet, and I'll meet you there. So guys, and now I have come to the end here. I'm just going to go ahead and place my single crochet, chain 1, and fasten off. So this is what it looks like so far. So I'm just going to go ahead, fasten off here. And now that we have fastened off, you are going to get your next panel, and you are going to make sure that both panels are facing each other's right side. And then you are going to sew from here all the way up and there. So make sure that you place them correctly. So either one of the ends that you want to start from, I'm going to start from here, and I'm going to use my smaller hook. So just as we did when we were sewing these parts together, we're just basically going to repeat the same exact thing. So attach your yarn, go back into the same space and make a single crochet, and then slip stitch into each and every stitch. Do that all the way and up here. So once you get to the end, I'll meet you back there. So guys, and now I have come to the end here, and I've made my last stitch. So I finish off with a single crochet, and now I'm going to chain 1 and fasten off. And now for the big reveal, we are going to grab our 2 panels here at the front. You're going to place them towards each other, and then these ones this one and this one here, and turn it around, and look how cute. There is our little tiny shorts, and there is the little opening area there. And now what we are gonna do is we are going to guys, what I'm gonna do now is I went ahead and I pulled where I did my single crochet here. So do not fasten off from your yarn, because we are gonna continue using this one. So my mistake on cutting my yarn there. So instead of doing a single crochet here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a slip stitch and then chain one. I'm gonna have to rejoin my yarn. So I will be doing another row of clusters all the way to the end here, and we're going to repeat that on the back panel as well. And then we are going to make a little waistband on top of our shorts here. So I am going to rejoin my yarn. I'm going to work over this tail end. So rejoin my yarn here, give it a tie, and now I'm going to chain up 2, and this is going to be in my first double crochet. I'm going to yarn over, go back into that chain 2 space, and place 2 more double crochets, and that's my first cluster. Chain 1, go into the next chain 1 space and make a cluster of 3 double crochet. Repeat this all the way until you get to the end, and I will meet you back there. So you're going to repeat this into this space, you're going to do a cluster, into this one you're going to do a cluster, go all the way to the end, and I'll meet you there. Guys, now I have come to the end and I finish off with another cluster. So there it is. So now what I'm gonna do is I am going to chain up 1, 2, and turn my work, and on each stitch here we're gonna place a double crochet. So the chain 2 is just gonna be our turning chain, and you're just gonna place a 1 double crochet into each stitch. So 1 double crochet on top of each double crochet. In the chain 1 space you will place 1 double crochet there, and you will repeat this all the way until you get to the end, and I'll meet you there. So we're working on the band of our shorts. So I'll see you at the end. Guys, now I have come to the end and I'm just making my last double crochet here. I'm going to chain up 2, turn, and now I am going to be doing some front post and back post double crochet. So I am going to work over this second one, not this first one, but the second one. And I'm going to start with a front post and then a back post. Let me just repeat that. Front post and a back post. So you're repeating this all the way until you get to the end. And I'm not sure if I'm going to do another row, so I will let you know. And the same exact thing that you do for this panel, you will do it for the back panel. So I'll let you know. So I'll see you at the end. So guys, now I have come to the end. So I just did a 1 row of the front post and back post. So I am going to stop there, and I'm just going to fasten off. Let me just chain 1 before I fasten off. I'm going to have to redo this. and then chain 1. So now I am going to work on the straps. So I am going to chain 60, and once I reach to my 60, I will meet back with you and I'll show you what to do next. Now I have come to my 60 chains, and this is going to be for the strap. So what we're going to do now is we are going to go into our first stitch here and make a single crochet, and that's how you are going to attach your strap on. And then into each and every stitch along, you will be placing 1 single crochet. Once you get to the end here, you will chain up 60, and once you're at your 60, or once I am at my 60, I will meet back with you and show you what to do next. Guys, and now I have come to my 60 chains. So now what you're going to do is you are just basically going to do your single crochets all the way back down into each stitches. So single crochet down until you get to here. You will single crochet right across, and then single crochet onto the other 60 chains that we did. And once you come to the end, then we will fasten off there. So I'm going to continue doing this, and I will see you at the end. You can also go ahead and weave in all your tail ends, because we are technically almost finished. So I'll see you at the end. Guys, now I have come to the end of making my strap, and I'm just going to chain 1 and fasten off. So this is the thickness of the strap. If you want yours to be thicker, you can just go ahead and work another row all the way over and to the other side, and then fasten off. So I went ahead and I did the other side as well, and this is what it looks like. So I am just going to fasten off here, because I'm not going to do another row. And then I'm gonna weave in my tail ends. So I'm just basically gonna go like underneath the stitches, just as you did when you're just doing your other weave in. Okay, so I'm just gonna go like underneath the stitches. Take my time to just go under so that it does not show on the other side. So you're just gonna basically do the same thing, and once I am done weaving these 2 tail ends, I'll be back with you. Guys, and now I have come to the end here, and I'm just gonna fasten off. And our shirt is pretty much done. So this is what it looks like on the wrong side, and this is what it looks like on the right side. So you can see it there. There's the crotch area and the body part. So we're just gonna flip this over just like that, and I'm just gonna do a little tie on the inside so you can see what the shorts look like. So you can see what it's gonna look like once it is on the baby. Just gonna fold this under a little bit, and then give the front a tie. So I love the way how it looks. It is super cute. It's cute little tiny shorts here. So guys, I hope that you were able to make one of your own, and the person that asked me to do this, I hope that she is well satisfied with how the shorts turned out. Guys, thank you so much for watching this tutorial, and remember, information will be on the screen on how to size your square. So I actually got my measurement from I actually measured my daughter, and she's like a 22 around her hip. So it depending on what size of the baby depending on how big you are going to do your square. So I am going to show you one of her shorts. So this is one of her shorts, and this short is measured 10 let me just show you. I think it's 10 inches across there, so that is like 20 around. So once you will just do the measurement around the hip of the baby and you will get your exact measurement. But you can follow the same measurement that I did if you want, and you will be able to achieve this cute little shorts here. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and please do comment, tell me what you think, and thanks again. Please do share, like, and subscribe. Until next time, bye.